Hello world, it's your boy DJ Kode Red, and I am here at the Hot Hair Design Studio where I am going to interview my next guest. The internet has been looking for this special person. She has a special voice. The next guest on Kicking It with Kode Red is my friend, Wavvy Bae. Wavvy Bae, come on in, man.
When it comes to money,
Come here, girl.
when I'm taking
Thanks for stopping by. Have a seat, have a seat. Oh. Well, you know, the world has been, and I say the world, the internet. The internet has been looking for you. They have been saying whoever this girl is on 100 Karot Luv is magnificent. Yeah. And I just thought it was right that I get you on a show, and I'd love for you to just share with the world who you are and let them know how you got started in music.
Well, I'm Wavvy Bae, but my close family calls me Tracy. I'm hail from Detroit. I'm from right here. Went to school at Detroit School of Arts, so I get my musical background. You know, I know a little bit about music theory too, but for the most part, I like to just do R&B, vibe out with people, you know, different people that I meet. And Brian is one of those folks. We got a close mutual friend. My friend Dave Bailey, he just hooked us up, and I'm always open to do like features and different type of, you know, good music with other cool people. And it's always a good link up, you know? So I'm glad we linked up.
Yeah, when I met you, I didn't know that you were a singer until Dave, that's our mutual friend, Dave, he says, you know, I got this artist I think you would be really good with. And, you know, when I first heard your voice, I was like, yo, she's dope. She's dope. And, you know, and when and we've done a couple of other tracks that we collabed on, but
Bangers as well.
Oh yeah, they are very good songs. Let's talk about how the birth of 100 Karot came up, and you know, what was the concept, and how did you even think about you know, having that song when we performed it?
Well, I think, you know, as you know, we started from that song from like scratch. So that beat, that sample, we were literally just going through songs, made that beat, and it was just like, okay, it's like really smooth. And you know, the beat will let you know like what kind of song it'll be. It's not, you're not gonna have a trap song that starts like that. It's going, you know what I'm saying? It's a time and a place for everything. So with that beat, it was just like, it's gotta be something classic, you know? And I'll just be honest, you know, I got a little bit of inspiration from a girl, Brandy.
Oh.
You know, it was like, okay, I wanted to be like that same kind of 90s, so, you know, jam feel, and I hope I achieved it, you know, or tried to tap into it. People get saying it's nice, so yeah. You helped too, you know what I'm saying? Gave that nice little cool intro in the beginning, so it just turned out great.
Yeah, I think from what I've heard on the internet, your voice is coming through crystal clear. You have a magnificent flow, and it's just something that it just like, you know how you like in a bed and you got the cover wrapped around you and it's hugging you, you're like, this feel good, you know. So, you know, I appreciate that. That you come by the studio and create with me, but I also appreciate that when we get in those moments, we're like flowing. It's just like we're just straight up focused on trying to get the product done. And what a lot of people don't understand is that when we made the song, we made it in one day. It was like one day. It was in a couple of hours. You know, that's how fast.
If it took that long.
Yeah, that's how fast the production is. That's how gifted you are as a songwriter. A lot of people can't do that.
I feel, you know what, I love to study. First of all, thank you for, you're just geeking my head up. And thanks everybody for, feeding back into the song like that. As with all my music, I just be in the studio, feeling as I go. And all the greats like Pharrell and Lionel Richie, a lot of great people, they all say that the greatest songs, they're not gonna take a long time to make. If you gotta take 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 days to come up with every song, then, if you gotta push it, then it might not be the one, If it takes 90 minutes to come up with the flow, like, maybe you should have just go with your first mind. So I've been trusting my first mind when it comes to music, and that's why stuff comes up so fast, because it's like, you got the sauce. So just trust that sauce that you came up with first. Don't keep trying to rethink it and make it sweeter, because you're gonna overthink it, and then you're gonna spend 6 hours on a hook. So it's pointless. So you know what I'm saying? That's not gonna work. So
now let me ask you this: how often are you, writing songs, or how often are you creating? Let's just say creating in general.
I will say anytime I can, anytime I can. I don't have my own project yet, but only because I've just been really focused on really just financials. Really, I do Forex. I've been like trying to be an entrepreneur too. I do graphic design, Deep Thought Design House, and I do graphic design. I do that, I make beats. So it's just so many opportunities just come at me. I'm kind of ADD when it comes to focusing on one thing. But like I said, when opportunities come at me, like you hit me up, hey, you want to go to the studio? Yeah, I'll do that. Just like, so I do a lot of music recently with this dude, 7 Mile P.
Yep, I heard some of those tracks.
We got a few songs just because he'll just hit me up, and we just got the studio time. You got the good vibe. Let's make some music.
Yeah.
So,
Something that you said that was really important is that if you heard her, she does all of it. She's a producer, she's a graphic designer, she's a singer, she's a songwriter, she's a hustler. She has her hand in so many things. And what I found out about independent artists is that you have to do all of these things just to get noticed.
Yeah, it's like really, you can get noticed, but I don't want to say people will railroad you, but people will try to not necessarily demean your worth, but you'll forget how valuable you are if you just have to go to everybody to make something happen. Like for instance, you make beats, you do the rap, you're like, okay, I hear a vision for this song, I might as well just put the verse on there. Picture if every time you wanted a rap verse, you had to try to find a rapper to fit the song, and he didn't answer, and now he's spinning you and this and that. Or let's say all you did was make the beat and you don't mix and master. Now you have to wait on the engineer and try to find someone with the right pricing to mix it, and hopefully he'll get back to you. Hopefully he'll meet your deadline. Hopefully he doesn't have anything else going on. And it's just like, you do all of that yourself. So it cuts a lot of the middleman out to just be like, hey, I have a vision for this song. I can see it all the way through to the end. It's like, just creates value, power.
I think it's necessary because of the waiting period. Similar to you, my OCD kicks in, and I'm like, oh, I need to get this shit done right now.
Let's go. Let's go.
I need to get it done. So I do know about those waiting periods, and I take the initiative to make sure that I have to have my hands in everything: the video production, the stereo equipment, the mixing, the mastering, the songwriting.
Doing a beautiful job, by the way. Everything is all like, high class, and it's like it's a standard when you come to Brian. It's like, okay, the music is gonna be fire, and then it's gonna be a good video with it too. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, everything is matching up. It's even across the board, That's what I try to come with.
Listen.
I don't shoot videos, but wish I could.
Listen, my head was like this.
You don't want me to bring it up?
And
That's how I feel.
my shoulders can only hold so much.
That's how I feel.
You're giving me a big head right now. I just love it. Okay, so listen, I got a little segment that I want to just introduce to you. It's called Real Quick with Kode Red, all right? I'm just gonna fire off some things, and whatever comes to your mind, just answer them, okay? We'll just do it like this. Chicken or beef?
Chicken.
Chicken, okay. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Okay. Waffles or pancakes?
Waffles. You sounded disappointed. My bad.
Yeah, you know, I got protein pancakes, so I kind of really, you know, don't worry about it. It's not Miss Buttersworth. It ain't your mama neither. It's independent or signed?
That is a good question, bro.
Okay.
I don't know. It all depends. See, that's a good question because really, there's no point in signing to a label unless they are a powerful machine.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So depending on how powerful the machine is, that would depend on it would, you know, if it would be the point. Like automatically, if I sign with Diddy,
Yeah.
that's great. If I sign with Joe Schmo on 7 Mile,
Yeah.
what are you bringing to the table? Like I could probably do the same thing you could do.
Yeah.
But Diddy, he got access to things that I don't think I may not be. It would behoove me to get in business with him, so I could get to different things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a good question.
Good question.
Yeah.
Okay. My last one. Who would win in a fight between a grizzly bear and a gorilla?
I'm going with the gorilla for 500, Alex, because they just look like they'll fuck some shit up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I pose that question every once in a while, and I think about, and this is just me, okay? I think about the weapons that the bear have in comparison to the grizzly. And of course, the gorilla would have strength. But if you look at a grizzly bear, I think he has strength too. I look at the gorilla being a human and the grizzly being a dog. And if the dog can bite and maul your hand, it may have an advantage over the gorilla.
Now look, the only thing is monkeys have opposable thumbs, so they can pick up something. Bears might be able to, but it's a lot of things that the opposable thumb changes the game when you're talking about animals. Yeah. And very few animals have an opposable thumb.
So you're telling me that the gorilla would have access to branches and poles and
pick something up, where things with that doesn't have a thumb, they just kind of have to just do what they can.
See?
You see?
This debate could go on forever.
You see, you been asking some good questions. That was a good, first off, yeah, okay.
All right. Well, I appreciate that. Well, listen, I think I want to perform. You want to perform?
I think we should do 100 Karot Luv for the people.
Oh my goodness. Well, this is the segment, the interview with Wavvy Bae, a talented singer, songwriter, artist, graphic designer, producer. She does it all. She is an amazing person. I want to thank you for coming on the show and giving us this wonderful presence and being here with Kicking It with Kode Red. And I think we're gonna go ahead and do a performance. So, with that being said, you get the last word.
Well, thank you again for having me. I appreciate every opportunity that I have to, get out, talk about my music, talk about our music, So I got a few things. Okay, OG Wavvy Bae, at OG Wavvy Bae on Instagram. Okay, that's that. And I got some features on 7 Miles P's new tape, Goat 2. That's out now. We're on Cathartic. Just keep your ear to the streets for Wavvy Bae, okay? Yeah. Because the features, they just come up and they just pop out. Yeah. They come up and they pop out.
Yeah. And we pop up and perform.
That's what we're.
Well, thank you all for tuning in. We're gonna get ready for the live performance. Thank you, Wavvy. Give me some love. It's always love having you on board.
For sure.
And stick around. It's DJ Kode Red.